Good evening, everyone. Well, nothing spooky or scary about this Halloween Friday on Wall Street. Both the Dow and the S&P 500 surged to record highs today and posted gains of 2% or more for the month of October, despite all those wild swings. As for today's rally, investors can thank Japan's central bank for announcing a surprise stimulus plan. Also helping, some strong economic data right here at home. The Chicago Purchasing Managers Index, this is a reading of business activity in the Midwest, rose more than expected. Consumer sentiment hit its highest level in more than 7 years. And even though consumer spending fell last month for the first time since January, personal incomes rose nearly 1%, the biggest increase in more than 6 years. So add it all up, and it was a blockbuster day on Wall Street. The Dow skyrocketed almost 200 points, closing at the new record of 17,390. The Nasdaq rose 64 points, enough to close at a 14-and-a-half-year high, and the S&P added 23 to the new high of 2018. Looking at the scorecard for October, the Dow was up 2%, the Nasdaq jumped 3%, and the S&P added more than 2%. Bob Pisani has more on this month's tricks and treats.
October is traditionally a weak month, but it hasn't turned out that way. The S&P ended the month up 2.1%. Still, it was a pretty strange month, almost like 2 months in one. The first part ended with a sharp pullback that we haven't seen in some time, brought on by fears of a slowdown in Europe and a mild panic on Ebola. The second half saw a sharp snapback as Ebola fears ebbed. The European Central Bank announced more measures to help the economy there. And last night, the Bank of Japan announced they would expand their stimulus program by buying more bonds. And the Japanese Government Pension Investment Fund, this is the world's largest pension fund, said they would dramatically expand their buying of Japanese and international stocks. Well, that ignited a global rally. Japan closed at a 7-year high. The Dow Industrials and the S&P 500 closed at an historic high as well. What will happen for the rest of the year? Most traders believe we will keep rallying at least until the end of the year. Now, why? First, November and December are traditionally among the strongest 2 months of the year. Second, November is a big month for company buybacks, since many companies stopped or halted buybacks during earnings season in October. But the most important reason so many believe the rally will continue is that the U.S. economy continues to improve, even if slowly. We have the best economy in the world, and everyone, including the Europeans, are clamoring to get in. For the moment, there is no other place to put money. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bob Pisani at the New York Stock Exchange.